It was a night at the Emirates Stadium that Arsenal fans will remember for years. In the Carabao Cup semi-final, the Gunners faced Chelsea in a clash that tested nerves and patience alike. A tense first half, careful defensive play, and then the moment of magic. Kai Havertz, returning from injury, struck deep into stoppage time to score the winning goal. 1-0 on the night, 4-2 on aggregate, and Arsenal were through to their first major final in 6 years. The stadium erupted. For the players, for the coach, for every fan watching, it was a mix of relief and pure exhilaration. Mikel Arteta called it magical, a confidence boost the squad desperately needed. He praised Havertz's resilience and the team's composure under pressure, calling this kind of victory a vitamin for a long season ahead. Players shared the mood too. Declan Rice spoke of calm and focus, the quiet determination that keeps Arsenal competitive in every contest. Havertz, the match winner, celebrated with visible emotion, a signal of growing belief in the team's big game potential. Fans had their say as well, both online and in the stands. Celebration, yes, but also debate. Was Arteta too cautious at times? Could Arsenal turn this momentum into attacking flair that wins trophies beyond the cup? The chatter continues, echoing the hopes and high standards of the Arsenal faithful. Pundits lauded Arsenal's resilience and discipline, especially in a match where Chelsea's tactics faltered more than Arsenal's. But the takeaway for the Gunners is this: finishing games when it counts is a hallmark of a championship team. Looking ahead, the Carabao Cup final in March isn't just a chance for silverware. Arsenal now carry the weight of expectation and the spark of momentum into the final stretch of the season. Can Arteta's squad convert discipline into trophies? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain, the Gunners are ready to write the next chapter into their storied history. In other great news, Arsenal women continue to make waves on every front, recently claiming the inaugural FIFA Women's Champions Cup with a dramatic 3-2 extra-time win over Brazil's Corinthians. At home, the Gunners remain in contention for the Women's Super League title, while chasing a top-4 spot in the Champions League under coach Renée Slegers. Squad changes are on the way too. Czech goalkeeper Barbora Votikova joined on loan to cover injuries, while long-serving star Katie McCabe is expected to depart this summer. With all WSL home matches now at the Emirates Stadium, Arsenal women are not just competing, they're shaping a lasting legacy in women's football. This season's transfer activity at Arsenal has been a mix of strategic reinforcement, calculated restraint, and forward-looking planning. Let's rewind briefly to summer 2025, a window that set the tone for what Arteta and the recruitment team want Arsenal to be. Not quick, splashy, headline-grabbing signings, but pretty smart ones. The club went after players who fill clear needs. A goalkeeper in Kepa Arrizabalaga, midfield still in Martin Zubimendi, attacking spark with Ibericheze, and dynamic wide play from Noni Madueke. These moves weren't just about depth, but about reshaping the squad to compete across Premier League and European fronts. Fast forward to January 2026 transfer window, we found ourselves with a new problem. Arsenal entered the winter market looking for reinforcements, but the deals they wanted didn't align with the clock or circumstances. In the closing hours of the window, stories swirled about moves for Sandro Tonali from Newcastle, and alternatives like Leon Goretzka, a veteran midfielder with real pedigree, were explored as possible short-term fixes. In the end, Arsenal made inquiries, checked doors, but no permanent arrivals joined the squad before deadline. That might sound underwhelming, but here's the bigger picture. The club chose not to panic. Rather than overpay for a mid-season fix, they're banking on internal options. And that brings us to the summer of 2026, where the real business is expected to unfold. Arsenal are already linked with midfield reinforcement targets for the off-season, and the situation with free agents like Goretzka, once his Bayern contract expires, could become pivotal. The narrative isn't just about who comes in, but about how Arsenal build a balanced squad that can weather injuries, fixture congestion, and elite competition. Up Gunners!